Melania Trump has a new NFT, which is a great idea because as we all know in 2023, everyone is still very much interested in NFTs. But this one is actually a little bit interesting in that I don't have any idea why she's releasing it. It's to commemorate the 54th anniversary of the United States moon landing. One of them involves the man on the moon photo that you might have seen right there. For some reason that looks like an original iPod, but no, that's the NFT. And you can get it for $75 or you can just pause on that and take a screenshot. Either way, $75 or take a screenshot. But that comes with an embedded audio file that will be accessible to buyers after their purchase, which I guess will justify the price. There are two issues with this for Melania Trump. The first is the official issue, and that is that NASA does not approve of its photos being used in NFTs. They have said NASA is not approving any merchandising applications involving non-fungible tokens, as they are not consistent with the categories of products the agency has approved to merchandise. That doesn't necessarily mean that she's gonna be in legal trouble, but definitely ethically, they've been clear that they do not want these images used in NFTs. So that's the official problem, Waz. The other problem is, what? Why are you making one about the moon landing? What does that have to do with Melania Trump? I get that it's the anniversary. Every day is the anniversary of something, though. That doesn't mean you're obligated to put out an NFT. You're not an astronaut. Are you really into like space? I've never seen that before. Why is this the thing that she put out?
I don't know. My best guess, John, would be that there's so many grifters in and around Trump world that somebody came to her with this idea that like, yo, we could probably get a bunch of idiots to buy this, and you can get a decent check out of it to just put your name on it, and let's just move on. There's no way she's some moon buff or or maybe she secretly thinks that Stanley Kubrick was trying to tell us that he filmed the moon landing in a Hollywood studio. Like I just have a hard time believing that's the case, man. And she probably just got approached by somebody with a business venture, and she said, "All right, cool, man. Put my name on it. Give me a check. Move on to my life."
I assume that's what it is. My guess would be that not only does she not have any particular interest in the moon, but she probably has no involvement whatsoever in the creation of these NFTs, would be my guess. Another reason to not value the NFT, it has nothing to do with her, it's not personal. So buying it isn't even a good demonstration of your attachment to Melania Trump. It has nothing to do with her. Can I also say, so this is the moon day or whatever. Tomorrow is many different holidays. National Junk Food Day. So I'm just gonna release a $75 NFT of me eating some nachos or something. Take a monkey to lunch day. It might sell $75 and you get an audio recording of me chewing on chips. Air Conditioning Appreciation Week is in effect right now. So these are all great opportunities to release NFTs that have nothing at all to do with you. It's just like that photo. Could we put up graphic one again? That photo is on the internet. You could have looked at it anytime you wanted for your entire life. You still have that option. It is 2023. Are we not past the Bored Ape stuff? Why would someone buy this? I have no doubt that she's gonna make thousands of dollars. Partially because it's a way to effectively give money to Donald Trump and his family that doesn't have to go through official channels. They do these sorts of things so that they can take bribes under the auspices of supposedly selling goods and services. But why would a legitimate person ever do this? I don't understand.
I can't. The NFT thing, I've interviewed people who had different NFT like ideas. I remember I interviewed a guy who they were gonna set up a vintage clothing spot in the metaverse, right? So like your avatar, if you wanted to get like a vintage AC/DC tee or something, you could buy it from their shop. And I'm like, you know what? I could see people wanting to dress up their avatars, and I get it. Like you guys can sort of authenticate because you guys are an actual vintage, shop in the real world. People can say these guys have actual taste. It might translate to the digital world. Whatever. I would never buy it, but I could kind of, if I squint, I could see the utility, kind of, maybe, sort of, a little bit. This is just however many JPEGs that they're gonna drop of this not even cool rendering of the moonlit. Like I don't get it, man.
It is honestly, it is perfect. There is now a way that the rich can sell you literally nothing. And you are supposed to believe that not only is it worth it, but you would be making a bad financial decision to not give the rich money for nothing. That is all that this is.
It's an investment. It's gonna appreciate with value, just like real art, John.
Yeah, 100%. Like so
Even though
many
you can
of
just
the NFTs have.
thing.
Exactly. I actually own it. Did you know that? I own that NFT. I don't know what is on the audio file though. Anyway, okay. I hope that the audio file is just Melania Trump trying to pronounce astronauts' names or something. Like I wouldn't pay $75 for that, but I would pay a little bit for that.
For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.